Oh man, how y'all feeling? How y'all feeling, man? Listen, it is another great Wednesday. It's another great day. It's another great morning. It's another day for you to get right with God. It's another opportunity for you to make the rest of your life the best of your life. It's another opportunity to be a blessing to somebody, y'all. It's another opportunity to find your purpose and your gift and chase the mission that God has set out for you, right? Like I look at my days when I get up, not on accident. I know that God woke me up with a purpose. I know that God woke me up with a purpose. Like I know He just say wake me up just to be waking me up because some people didn't get up this morning, right? Some people didn't get up yesterday, y'all. Some people didn't make it to 2024. And I want you to understand something like that is not by accident, y'all. Like God is working, and I want you to understand something. God has a pre-cooked vision for you, right? All right, this gonna be good today, y'all. I promise. Like this gonna be good. But I really need y'all to hear me, and I really need y'all to get. I need y'all to follow along with me and receive the word. Y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I had something else planned for y'all, right? But like I have to do what God tell me to do, y'all. You feel me? And He say, no, my people need to hear this. Like I need you to deliver this particular message, and I need you to give them some real context, right? I need you to give my people some real context so they can get it, right? And so like I just thank God to be able to use me as a vessel to come speak to my people, right? To be able to bless y'all and help y'all get to that next level. Like let me tell y'all something. As I grow, I want you to grow with me. Like I want to go to the next level together, y'all. You feel me? Like I want all my people to go to the next level together. And so what I'm gonna do today, we're gonna get into something like about David and Solomon, right? You know what I'm saying? Y'all know Solomon is David's son, right? And so we're gonna get into that. We're gonna talk about a few things. We're gonna talk about this particular message, this particular passage. And then I ain't gonna lie, y'all, when I read it, I was like, man, this thing is so good, bro. And it gave me so much confirmation. Y'all, I'm gonna be honest. It gave me so much confirmation in what I'm doing in the mission I got that God like put forth to me. Like He gave me so much confirmation to say, yeah, like I can go full throttle. You feel me? Like I can go full throttle. I no longer have to be discouraged. I no longer have to be afraid. I don't have to be afraid chasing my dream. I don't have to be afraid chasing a vision. Why? Because God gave it to him. I want you to understand something. When you get a vision, like that is not just on you. Like you ain't that deep to just come up with that great vision. Like God, that was God work. I want you to understand something like that's God work. That's not like we ain't that deep, y'all. I want y'all to get that. Like when you have a vision, that's not just you by yourself, right? That's God telling you, hey, look, this the thing I need done. This the mission I have for you. This the purpose I have for you, and I already gave you all the tools you need to carry out my mission. The problem is like I said this before, and I'm gonna say it again. The problem is not God, but the problem is you. The problem is us. Like the vision already pre-cooked, y'all. We just like the vision pre-cooked. You feel me? We're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it. Like the vision is pre-cooked, right? It's kind of like them chicken tenders, right? You ever bought some pre-cooked chicken tenders or some pre-cooked chicken, whatever, some pre-cooked food, period, right? Like the hot pockets. Like, like the reason why most people love the hot pockets is because they're quick. It's already cooked. Only thing I gotta do is warm it up. Watch this though. It still requires you to do something. It still requires you to put in some work. And then so it's just like with this, y'all. The vision God just gave you is already pre-cooked, but you still got to work. It's already pre-cooked for you. It's already done, so you no longer have to fear that. And I'm gonna prove to you in this passage why. Watch this. You no longer have to fear your dreams or your vision, because God will not abandon or forsake you. Your vision is already pre-cooked, but you still got to do work. Like it's already waiting on you. You still got to go get it, though. You just got to go get it. It's pre-cooked, y'all. It's already done. The vision He gave you, the mission, it's already done. But man, let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. So y'all, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna start. We're gonna talk about First Chronicles 28, right? We're gonna talk about First Chronicles 28, chapter 28, right? We're gonna read this whole passage, y'all, because it's so good. I ain't gonna lie, when I read, I was like, man, God, like this message right here, I think this is one of the best ones I ever read so far, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, like this right here really hit me. And so let's get into it. So we're gonna start at First Chronicles chapter 28, verse 1, and then we're gonna read down, right? David summoned all the officials of Israel to assemble at Jerusalem. The officers over the tribes, the commanders of division in the service of the king, the commanders of thousands and commanders of hundreds, and the officials in charge of all the property and livestock belonging to the kings and his sons, together with the palace officials, the warriors, and all the brave fighting men. King David rolled to his feet and said, "Listen to me, my fellow Israelites, my people. I had it in my heart to build a house as a place of the rest for the ark of the covenant of the Lord, but for the footstool of our God, and I made plans to build it. But God said to me, you are not to build a house for my name because you are a warrior and have shed blood." Now watch this, y'all. See, David had a plan to go build the ark for the temple of the Lord. Like he wanted to build something great for the Lord to show his honor and worship in God, right? But God told him, like, listen, like I know that I understand like that's your plan, but listen, I got something else planned out. And that's what I want to let y'all know. Like our plans is not God's plan. I want you to understand that. And you have to pay attention enough and listen to God enough to understand, hey, God, hey, listen, I know I had this planned out, but what you got for me? And God tell us, like, no, I know you got that planned out, but I got this, right? And so I know, like, just follow God plan. Like, let them do our plan. Yeah, the Lord, the God of Israel, chose me from my whole family to be king over Israel forever. He chose Judah as leader, and from the tribe of Judah, he chose my family, and from my father's son, he was pleased to make me king over all Israel. Of all my sons, and the Lord has given me many, he has chosen my son Solomon to sit on the throne of the kingdom of the Lord over Israel. Listen, y'all, I want to tell you, like, I'm proving to you, like, bro, it's not no accident when God has chosen you and called you for a specific purpose. Like many are called, but few are chosen. Like David and Solomon are one of the chosen ones, right? Like God chose them for a specific purpose. Like David had a purpose to build it, but now God told me, hey, look, no, I have a specific person for your son. Like this is why I put him here. So I'm like, this is the mission I gave him. And I'm going to tell you, like, God has already given you a mission. God has already given you a mission. But you got to be the one to get out here and still fulfill it. Like there's work that still has to be done, y'all. Like we think we're going to make it out just off faith and prayer. The faith and prayer is cool, and I want you to keep doing that. But at some point, you got to go put in some work. At some point, you got to go put in some work. Like it ain't going to get, like it ain't, like them chicken tenders, even though they pre-cooked, you still got to fry them, y'all. You still got to do something. Even though the vision pre-cooked for you, even though it's already done, even though God ain't gonna abandon or forsake you, even though God is not gonna fail you, like you still have to go put in the work and go chase the mission, y'all. You still got to do it, right? So let's keep going. He said to me, Solomon, your son is the one who will build my house and my courts. For I have chosen him to be my son, and I will be his father. I will establish his kingdom forever if he is unswerving in carrying out my commands and law as is being done at this time. Listen, y'all, like I'm steady repeatedly and consistently showing you, like once you do what God tell you to do, listen, he got you, bruh. You no longer have to listen, y'all. If God gave you that vision and mission, you no longer have to be afraid to chase it because it's already done. I need you to understand what I'm saying. I don't know if you get it or not, but I'm going to say it again. I'm going to say it one more time. You no longer have to be afraid of the mission, the dream, whatever the mission God has gave you because it's already done. It's already done, but you got to still get out here and do it. It's still some work required of you. It still requires you to become this different person. It still requires you to put the leg work in, y'all. Right? Like he told him, I will establish his kingdom forever, and he is unswerving carrying out my commands and laws. Listen, we got to be unswerving to carry out God's commands and laws. We got to be willing to listen. We got to be willing to say, hey God, I no longer want to do it my way. What you want me to do? Because I know you already got a plan. So what is it? Like talk to God, y'all. So we're gonna keep going. So now I charge you in the sight of all Israel and of the assembly of the Lord, and in the hearing of our God. Be careful to follow all the commands of the Lord. Listen, he told him, be careful to follow all of the commands. Y'all, some of us want to do like half things. Like we want to do it some way. Like we want to do it like halfway. Like we don't want to do it all the way. He said, make sure you follow all the commands of your God, or to your Lord, your God, that you may possess this good land and pass it on as an inheritance to your descendants forever. Listen, bro. Like God want us to be a wealth, y'all. I don't know where this thing come from. Where we like somebody like church people being in poverty and like it's cool being in poverty. Like, listen, bro. God ain't make us to be in poverty. God ain't make us to be in lack. God ain't make us to have scarcity. God made us to live in abundance and leave inheritance to your children, bro. They say a great man leave inheritance to his children, and God telling him like God wants you to do this. Watch this. God say that you possess this good land and pass it on as an inheritance. Now, I need to know, like, what are you passing on to your kids when you die? Is it debt? Is it still headache? Is it pain? Is it struggle? Is it lack? Like, what are you leaving behind? Like, what are you doing today to make sure you can pass a good inheritance to your kids? That's what I need to know, y'all. Like, what are we building? I say this, like, why have kids if you're not trying to leave them a legacy? Why have kids if you're not trying to leave a legacy? That right there just make no sense to me, right? And God's clearly telling us like God is ready to bless you and your kids. Like God want us to be a wealth, y'all. Like God want us to live in abundance, and so much of us are living in a place of lack, in a place of scarcity, in a place of confusion. Because for one, we don't want to do God's word, and for two, we got this poverty mindset. We have a poverty mindset. But listen, I want you to change that today. I want you to do some things today. Like I want you to, like this is why I'm out here doing God's work, because I want us to untrap our mind from poverty thoughts into wealthy thoughts, and so we can break generational curses one family at a time. Like y'all, let's get some stocks, y'all. Like instead of buying the Christmas toys and the birthday, y'all, let's put some money in the stock market. Let's buy some stocks for these kids. Let's get these kids some land. Let's build some businesses for these kids. Like let's leave a great heritage. Let's leave a legacy to show God, hey, listen, God, for one, I carry out your word. For two, I take care of your babies. God, for one, I carried out your word. For two, I took care of your babies. I took care of your baby, God. They got a lot of land when I die. You feel me? They got a lot of stocks when I die. They got a lot of businesses when I die, God. They got a lot of real estate when I die, God. And so that's what I need for us. You have to find your specific skill, right? I need y'all to get a specific skill, a high-paying skill that can take you to that next level and put you in your family position forever. Like for generations to come, y'all. Like for me, like that's why I love the stock market. You know what I'm saying? Like that. I love residual income. I love money I don't have to work for. That's why I love the stock market. That's why I'm coming to teach my people. See, one thing, like the reason why I got in the stock market too, y'all, is because I didn't want to just motivate and inspire my people. I wanted to give my people a way, like to go get you some money and put your family in a position. I wanted to show you that because we was always taught to go work for money. We was always taught to go trade our time in for money. And I want to show you how to go let your money work for you. So you can get your time back and spend the time with the people you love and stop spending so much time at a job that you hate for some money that just to get some money, right? Stop spending so much of your time at a job you hate just to get some money, right? And so that's what, like, that is my mission and my purpose and my goal for my people to, like, start building generational wealth for these babies, right? And so we're going to keep going. We're going to keep going, y'all. We're going to keep going. Watch this. Watch this. This thing get good. I ain't going to lie. This is, like, this story is so good. And you, my Solomon, acknowledge the God of your father and serve him with wholehearted devotion and with a willing mind. For the Lord searches every heart and understands every desire and every thought. Listen, I want you to understand God understand your heart. God understand your thought. He understand your desire. Like don't never get it twisted. If you seek him, he will be found by you. And most of them be talking about, I don't know my passion. I don't know my purpose. I don't know my gift. Well, have you been looking? God said you seek and you shall find. He told you right here again, like God don't lie, y'all. God don't lie. He say if you seek him, he will be found by you. If you seek him, he will be found by you. Most of us, your problem is you too busy listening to the music. You too busy on Facebook. You too busy watching the Netflix. You ain't looked for God. Of course you ain't gonna find your purpose because you ain't looked. God simply told you if you seek, you shall find. So watch this. Most of us haven't found our purpose and our gift and don't know what it is because you ain't spent time looking. You don't spend enough time by yourself to talk to God. You don't spend enough time in solitude to see what God got for you. You don't spend enough time. Like you always gossiping. You always on Facebook. You always listen to music. You always doing something to constantly distract yourself into distractions. You constantly distract yourself with distractions. You constantly distract yourself with pleasure because you have no purpose yet. And the day you find your purpose, y'all, you'll start distracting yourself with pleasure. Pleasure won't even be the thing. Pleasure won't even be the thing because I'm so focused on my passion. I'm so focused on my purpose. Like my purpose is the reason why I do what I do. Right? And so most of us, stop saying you haven't found your purpose or your gift yet. Ask yourself this. Have I even been looking? Just be real. Have you even been looking to seek out God? Have you even been looking to take time to see what is my purpose? So I want to challenge you today. Like for one, let's ask ourselves the question: have I been looking to see what my purpose is? Like, have I been seeking Him? And this tip and tell you in 1 Chronicles 28 at verse 9, if you seek Him, He will be found by you. Just seek Him, y'all. You want to know your passion? Take time to seek it. You want to know your purpose? Take time to seek it. Take time to seek it, y'all. Can we do that? Can we do that? He will be found by you, but if you forsake Him, He will reject you forever. Listen, when you are chosen, you cannot cop out. I want to let you know something. God told him. He told him. David told him, and you, my son Solomon, acknowledge the God of your father and serve him with your whole heart devotion and with the will of mind. For the Lord searches every heart and understands every desire and every thought. If you seek Him, He will be found by you. But if you forsake Him, if you abandon the mission, y'all, He will reject you forever. Listen, y'all. Many are called, but few are chosen. Listen, when God chooses you for that specific purpose to carry out, you cannot cop out on this. This ain't no, I don't want to do it. This ain't no, I think I want to do it. No, you have to get it done. If not, He will reject you forever. It's telling them, you have to carry out the mission, y'all. You have to carry it out. You have to live in your purpose. Anything else is destruction. Anything outside of your purpose is destruction. It's great chaos. You might last for a while. Kind of like heating up the hot pocket. It don't be hot long. It be hot when you free. You got to go ahead and eat that thing. You should let it sit about 2 minutes. That hot pocket cold. You got to go ahead and eat it there while burning your tongue. You got to go ahead and be eating it. Some of us, if you're doing everything outside of your purpose, you're gonna be lukewarm. You're gonna be like that hot pocket. You might be hot for a while, but you won't be hot long. You ain't gonna be hot long without God. You ain't gonna be hot long without living in your purpose. I promise you, you're not gonna be hot for long. So don't forsake Him. Don't forsake the mission. Consider now, for the Lord has chosen you to build a house as a sanctuary. I'm telling you, y'all, when you chosen, you can't get rid of that. Be strong and do the work. Listen, He's telling them, be strong and do the work. Most of us run from that part. We don't want to do the work. And I'm here to tell you, bro, don't nothing come by osmosis. People think I just make money in the stock market just by osmosis. No, bro. I constantly have to do the work. I have to read the books. I have to study. I have to watch the market all day. I constantly had to invest in my knowledge and pay other people that are better than me, get mentored. And I'm still learning, y'all. Get your skill set, y'all. Go build that business, bro. Can we do that in 2024? Can we put more emphasis on building businesses? Can we put more emphasis on putting these kids in position, y'all, and getting the stock market? Let's own these companies. Why we spend so much money with Apple? Why not own it? We spend so much with Walmart. Why not own it? We spend so much at Target. Why not own it? I'm just saying, y'all, what we doing here? You spend so much time on YouTube. We on YouTube now, y'all. Why not own Google? Google on YouTube, why not own that? You know what I'm saying? That was one of the reasons why I put that in me and my son portfolio. Because I'm man, we spend so much time on YouTube and bro, why not own it, bro? You spend so much time on Facebook, why not own the Meta stock? What we doing, y'all? What we doing? What we doing? All right. Then David gave his son Solomon the plans for the portico of the temple. Its building, its storeroom, its upper parts, its inner rooms, and the place of atonement. He gave him the plans of all that the Spirit had put in his mind for the courts of the temple of the Lord and all the surrounding room. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, man. This thing just keep getting better, y'all. I'm telling you, y'all, when y'all get time, please go read this for yourself. Man, listen here. It's still getting good. I got to read that again. Then David gave his son Solomon the plans for the portico of the temple. He giving his son the playbook. Some of us that want our kids to go to college and be successful, but we ain't giving no plan. And we can't give a plan because we ain't did what God told us to do. We don't even follow God. We don't even live in our purpose. And God, it clearly say, then David gave his son Solomon the plans for the portico of the temple, its building, its storeroom, upper part, inner part, and the place of atonement. He gave him the plans of all that the Spirit. Watch this. That's God talking to him, dog. That's God downloading that vision in your head. When the Spirit, He gave him the plan that the Spirit had put in his mind for the courts of the temple. God gave him a vision to give it to his son. And the only way you can download that and get that, you have to be already living in God's purpose and carrying out His word. David was a strictly the man of God. He had defeated Goliath. He did what God told him to do. When God chose him for that battle, and then He made him king over Israel. God is like, listen, I'm finna give you a plan, a vision for your son. Listen, y'all, most of us can't give our kids no plan and no vision because we ain't even carried out the plan and the vision God already gave us. God. God, you ain't even carrying out the vision and the plan. Listen, you are hindering your kids' success. You're hindering from them being great because you ain't want to do what you want to do. All right. He gave him the plans of all that the Spirit had put in his mind for the courts of the temple of the Lord, and all the surrounding room for the treasury of the temple of God, and for the treasury for the dedicated things. He gave him instruction for the division of the priests and Levites, and for all the workers serving in the temple of the Lord, as well as for all the articles to be used in its service. He designated the weight of the gold for all the gold articles to be used in various kinds of service, the kind of silver for all the silver articles to be used in various kinds of service, the weight of gold for the gold lampstand. Like God gave him a specific for everything. Like God got gold, He got the lampstands, He got the silver. Like God is finna, I want you to deck my room out. I want you to deck this thing out for me, right? With the weight for each lampstand and its lamps, and the weight of silver for each silver lampstand and its lamps, according to the use of each lampstand, the weight of gold for each table for consecrated bread, the weight of silver for the silver table. Like God got gold and silver everywhere, y'all. That's all about wealth. And we walk around here living in poverty and not living in our fullest potential. And listen, that is not God. That is a simply you thing. It is not God. God loves wealth. God loves abundance. Like He say, put silver, deck this thing out with silver and gold everywhere. I got silver tables. I got gold lampstand. I got gold and silver everywhere. You can't have gold and silver if you poor. So God is letting me know off top, listen, I want you to be wealthy. I want you to live in abundance. You know what I'm saying? Anything else is not of God. Watch it, y'all. The weight of per gold for the forks. That man got gold forks, man. Come on, man. Sprinkling bowls and pitchers. The weight of gold for each gold dish. The weight of silver for each silver dish. The weight of refined gold for the altar of incense. He also gave him the plan for the chariot. That is the cherubim of gold that spread their wings and overshadowed the ark of the covenant of the Lord. All this David said, I have in writing as a result of the Lord's hand on me. And He enabled me to understand all the details of the plan. Listen, He's a chosen one. God, listen, I told y'all that vision is already pre-cooked. Like God has gave David a vision to get to his son. And He said it's in writing. Like He gave me all the details of the plan. Listen, God has already gave you the plan with the details. It's a pre-cooked vision, y'all. It's a pre-cooked vision. God had already gave you the details of the vision. Come on, man. Bro, I don't know if you feel this how I feel this. God has already gave you the details of the plan. And He said He enabled me to understand it. Listen, you got to understand this, y'all. Man, it's so good. You got to understand that David said, God has enabled me to understand. Listen, why are you so mad when your family don't understand the vision? Why are you so mad when people don't trust you, when people don't believe in you, when people don't believe in what you're doing, or don't nobody support me? Listen, God enabled you to understand it. He ain't give it for nobody else to see it. He gave it to you. And so many people walk around not chasing their dream because they say they ain't nobody support me. Don't nobody understand me. Listen, bro, God gave it to you. Understand. Listen, that's God's word. It's not on accident. It's not on accident that they don't understand your vision, your purpose. God gave it to you. All right. David also said to Solomon, his son, be strong and courageous and do the work. Do not be afraid or discouraged, for the Lord God, my God, is with you. He will not fail you or forsake you until all the work of for the service of the temple for the Lord is finished. The division of the priests and Levites are ready for all the work on the temple of God, and every willing person skilled in any craft will help you in all the work. The officials and all the people will obey your every command. And so, y'all, that was First Chronicle 28, verse 20. Chapter 28, verse 20, y'all. David is simply telling his son, listen, be strong, be courageous, and just do the work, because God will not forsake you. God will not fail you. For the Lord, the work of the Lord of the temple of God is already finished. I want to tell you something, bro. Can I tell you something? Your vision is already pre-cooked. That vision is already pre-cooked. It's already done. And God ain't gonna fail you. God is not gonna abandon you. If God gave it to you, He's not gonna leave you. He will not fail or forsake you. You just got to be strong and courageous and do the work. You got to believe in Him and be like, listen to me. The vision is already done. It's pre-cooked for you. It's pre-cooked. You already got the plans. It's already done. You just got to go do it. You just got to go to it now. You just got to press towards that vision now, because it's already done for you. It's already pre-cooked. I don't know how that, if that make you excited, how it make me excited. Like when something pre-cooked, that means like I still got to do something. I still got to do the work, but that means it's already done. It's already done, y'all. Like that thing you chasing is already done. Like God ain't gonna leave you, forsake you, and then watch this. Most of us can't really be successful because we trying to do it on our own. We trying to do it on our own, or we trying to be great at multiple things. Like this, I don't know where this thing come from. Be a jack of all trade, master of none. Like I don't know where that come from. I don't know if that's some 2000 stuff, some 2023 stuff or whatever. I don't know where that come from, y'all. Like, don't be that person. Be a jack of all trade, master of none. God said, simply told me right here. And every willing person skilled in any craft. In order for you to be skilled in something, in order for you to become a master at something, like you have to put a lot of energy and time into that one thing. And most of us are trying to do multiple things, trying to learn real estate. I'm trying to be great at basketball. I'm trying to be great at football. I'm trying to be a great rapper. Like you trying to be a doctor. I'm trying to be a nerd. Like you're just all over the place. I need you to find a specific purpose and figure out what you're going to be known for. And then God, watch this. God don't need us to be great at multiple things, because He said, and every willing person skilled in any craft will help you in all the work. Like, so why are we trying to do it ourselves? Listen, I do the stock market. God gonna bless me with some people that gonna do real estate. God gonna bless me with some people that skilled in real estate. God gonna bless me with some people that skilled in marketing. God gonna bless me with some people that skilled in making clothes. I don't have to be skilled at everything. God gonna send the help because I'm doing His work. God gonna send you the help, and most of us can't really go to the next level because we trying to be skilled at multiple things and we want to do it ourselves. And God telling you, like you, when you carry out my mission, my purpose, like listen, I got you, and I'm gonna send you skilled people in their craft to come help you, and they gonna listen to your every command. So I want us today to start following out God's plan for us. Start following God's mission. Start following God's purpose for us. And like be willing to let those people that God sent in your life. Cause I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Once I started on my wealth building journey, once I started getting the stars, like God started sending so many people my way to help me carry out the vision. And this right here, this message right here was confirmation for me, and I hope for you. Like it was just so much confirmation, y'all. Like, okay, this wasn't no accident. We think it be on accident we meet certain people when we start heading in a certain direction. Not on accident. Like God sent them out here for you. God sent them to you to help you carry out the mission. And guess what? And they're gonna follow your every command. Like you just gotta tell them what you need done. And like let's put this pride to the side, y'all. And let's do it 2024. Let's make it about God. Let's make it about carrying out His mission, His vision for us. And let's make the rest of our life the best of our life. Let's make 2024 be the year. I love y'all. Y'all be great.